Today guys, I want to do another test review for you all, and this one is for the Chief brand Biryani seasoning mix. Now if you all have been following me, I have told you that I like the Shan brand. So I'm going to give this a try and I'm going to see if I like it or if I don't like it. So to make biryani, the first thing I do is I take my basmati rice, and you need basmati rice for this. If you don't have it and you want to use another white rice, make sure it's white rice. You don't want it to get too soft. You want to maintain the integrity in the grain, and you want it to be grainy. You don't want it to be mushy or soft. So I need to put the rice to soak in some tap water for about 15 to 20 minutes, maximum 30 minutes before we actually put the rice to boil. So guys, I'm using 4 chicken quarters. If you don't want to use chicken, you can use lamb, you can use goat, you can use beef. You can use shrimp. You can even make this with only vegetables. So it's up to you what you want to do. So this is how I'm going to make it. There are instructions on the package, but I'm going to show you guys how I usually make my biryani. So to the chicken, I'm going to add in the pack of biryani mix. Now the biryani powder has salt, and when I make biryani with the other brand, I do not add salt to it at all. So to this, I'm going to go in with some fresh ginger, fresh garlic, some parsley, some scallions or chive, and pimento peppers chopped. Now biryani is something that it is already spicy. If you add too many hot peppers to this, it's going to make the dish really peppery and bitter, as we say in Trinidad, and your guests may not enjoy it. Once mixed in, I'm going to allow it to marinate for about 5 to 10 minutes. So to a pot on medium heat, I'm going to add in some ghee. Now I like using ghee because it makes it more authentic, but if you don't have ghee and you wanted to use vegetable oil for this, you can. I'm just going to allow this ghee to melt. To the ghee, I'm going in with some chopped onions, and for this you want a lot of chopped onions. I'm going to saute this until it's very tender. When the onions start to brown, you're going to add in your seasoned chicken. Just add some water to this bowl and set it aside. Next, you want to toss the chicken with the onions. And it actually smells really good. It smells very similar to the Shan biryani mix. So I'm just going to allow this to bunjida or cook down in here for about 5 minutes. Next, once it bunges down, you're going to go in with a little bit of water, and I would say probably about 3/4 of a cup. You don't want to go in with too much water. So guys, the reason why you don't need a lot of water is because this is going to go into the oven to finish cook. We don't need to cook it completely. We just need to create a little sauce so our rice has something to hold on to. So I'm going to allow this to cook just about 10 to 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, we have to finish this with some plain yogurt, and then we'll layer this into a dish and it goes into an oven. So you'd want to put your oven to preheat at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so next step is putting our rice to boil. Now, when I make biryani, I do not add any salt to my rice because I think that the biryani powder itself has enough salt. So you're going to add your rice to your pot, and I like boiling it for about 4 minutes, just until it's fluffy. Remember, as I said, you don't want this rice to be overcooked. Give that a mix, because when you put rice into the pot, it tends to stick to the bottom. I don't know, for some reason. So just give it a mix and allow it to boil for that 4 minutes on medium heat. Okay, now it's time to add the yogurt, and I'm using low-fat yogurt. You can use any type of yogurt you like. I like using the Publix brand. For some reason, it actually cooks better than any other brand that I've tried. And in Trinidad, I'm not familiar with the brands, so you guys are just gonna have to try a plain yogurt. So all you have to do is mix this in, and once mixed in, you're gonna set this aside and we're gonna wait for the rice to finish boil. Okay guys, the rice is finished. I can see that it's really nice and fluffy. Can you all see that? So I'm just going to strain the rice and then we'll move on to the next step. So guys, after you put your chicken into the baking dish, you're going to add the rice on top of the chicken. Now some people like coloring their rice, and if you wanted to do that, you can. And you're going to cover this with foil and place it into your oven to bake for 30 minutes. You just want to spread out the rice, and I'm going to cover this and place it in the oven for 30 minutes, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. So guys, the biryani just came out of the oven. And all you have to do is take a fork and go in and mix the rice together with the chicken. Now this is how I do it. Everyone makes their biryani differently, so you can make it according to how you guys are accustomed making it. But this is just... So guys, here you have it, my recipe for Chief brand biryani mix. Now it's not as great as the Shan brand, but it's very comparable, so you guys have to give it a try. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. And I'll see you guys another day with another one of my recipes. Enjoy!